Hello, Curvies. Hello. You know what? It's Tuesday, March 14th, 2023. I'm coming to you live in these YouTube streets so that we can discuss a couple of things that are breaking news, going on news, broken news, up and coming news, things that are on our minds about SWV and Escape this evening. I haven't done this kind of show before. That's a singing show anyway, like where they're doing this type of thing. But my Curvy suggested it, so here we are. And my Curvy's in the back. Sebastian Shade will be coming up today, as well as Corey Berman of Lola Lane will be coming up today. And we are going to have us a good old breakdown, y'all, about the Queens of R&B, SWV and Escape, and then about how we all need to pick a player between the two sisters. It's coming to that, you guys. And the sides already seem to be picked. It looks like somebody's isolating themselves pretty well. We can talk about all that, Curvies. But in the meantime, I hope you smash those buttons on the way in. Smash the subscribe button, the like button. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. And be sure to hit all so you can get notified next time I upload a video. All right? All right? And so you can become part of this beautiful curvy community that we are growing in these YouTube streets. I'm going to bring up my guests. Ladies first. Ladies first. Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first. Oh, remember that song?
I sure do.
Yes.
Shout out to Moni Love.
We have Sebastian Shade coming to us this evening. How are both of you wonderful humans this evening?
I'm good. I'm good.
As humans, right? That's okay to call you a human, right?
Okay, you can call me a human.
Okay.
I'm a human. I'm proud to be a human. I'm a human.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I am too a human. I am too a human. I happen to speak bird. Don't ask me how, but I'm a human. All right. So tonight we're going to be talking about Sebastian. What are we talking about?
We're going to be talking about SWV and Escape. The Queens of R&B, and we are going to hash it out because some people are actually supporting Tasha and some people are actually supporting Tamika, which is the right person to support.
None of them.
Oh my gosh. So the choices are, we're picking players this evening. I'm writing it down. You know your girl is old school. Tamika, Tasha, okay? So we're going to do pros and cons on each. And then we'll also be like, how do you come to your final decision? And who is the player that is chosen tonight when we pick our players tonight in the SWV Escape Queens of R&B review. Okay, my Zendin was just
invaded.
Yes, it was just invaded by the youngins, you guys. The Zen, just the door opens and it escapes. Okay. Yes. It's not proper etiquette to be late. And I have no excuse. You're right. I was late. Thank you for being on time. And thank you for being part of my beautiful curvy community and let me work out what I needed to work out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I did drop the link if anybody else wants to come up and join the conversation after we dissect and break down. This is LRGA Curves Breakdown. We're going to break down this episode and talk about whatever else we want to talk about. Okay. Hey, Curves and everyone. What's good? Morgan D's in the house. Wait, my soundtrack just got back in my hand. That's what the son brought in the room, was my phone back. So now that I have that, I have my soundboard in my trusty iMovie app. You know, I use that for everything. And here we are. That's right. Morgan. And Sebastian Shade. Irene, yes, come through. Everybody, thank you for coming through. Thank you for being part of this beautiful curvy community. Let's get started. Should we do the breaking news and then get into SWV, or should we SWV and escape into the breaking news later?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm running a democracy. I just need to make an executive decision.
Decision. That's right.
Yes,
I'm
the
on cough
executive
medicine. I
decision
can't
is the
make
broken
decisions.
news. The broken news will be Juan Dixon reportedly has been F to the I R E D from, how do you pronounce it? Chopping.
Copping.
No, it's copping.
Okay, so they said it's Coppin, but I also say it's Wilshire. When I was living in LA for a decade, I called it Wilshire, and they were like, it's Wilshire. But okay, Coppin. So Juan Dixon got fired.
Yeah, it would have to be a CH if it was chopping.
Okay, but it's only CO.
Yeah. My mom is a graduate.
University. Juan Dixon. You know me, I'm getting ready to pull it up for us. Getting it together. Yes. Parts ways. That's the reported news, you guys. Robin and her shenanigans. Look, I'm like blaming it on Robin, and he fully had a whole entire scandal with the coach, catfishing the little boy, making him do S stuff with him under false pretenses of duress, allegedly. And allegedly, Juan Dixon knew about it and allegedly didn't do anything about it the way that you should have done something about it if you were a head coach. Allegedly. Where's my damn paper? Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Here we go. There we are. So
there you go.
That's what happened. And now look, 2 hours ago, you guys, should we go to CBS Baltimore? Yes, that's local news over there.
Yeah, it just broke.
Just at 7:55 p.m., the local news picked it up. And after 6 seasons as basketball coach, Juan Dixon is out at Coppin State University. Dixon told Stadium's basketball analyst Jeff Goodman the news of his departure. The former Maryland Terrapin star was named head coach at Coppin State back in 2017 after serving head coach of University of District of Columbia's women's basketball team for 2 seasons. Over Dixon's tenure, the Eagles amassed a record of 51-131. So is that 51 losses and 131 wins? Is that what that is?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe that's how you read it.
Overall, including a 9-23 record this past season.
Yeah, Coppin has a great team.
State won the MEC season championship with Dixon at the helm during the 2021 season, the school's first since 2003 and 4. He led the state's basketball team to their first national championship in 2002, and they'll look to hire an 8th head coach in men's program history.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's also pronounced MEAC.
MEAC.
The MEAC. Yeah, the MEAC conference, and that's
MEAC.
Middle East Association Conference. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, typically HBCUs.
Mid-Eastern
compete in the
Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Juan replaced Fang Mitchell, and he is a Coppin State basketball legend. Lord rest his soul.
Wow. So I don't know if Robin would have posted anything about this on her Insta.
Of course not.
Well, they're going through legal proceedings.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. Because the University of Maryland, College Park does not play with SA. And that's... Did
it take them a long time, in your opinion, then, to even do this?
Yes. I think what it was, what happened was the Panini hit.
Uh-huh.
And it was supposed to go through our circuit court system. and things got pushed back because of the panini, and they were investigating, and they had to stack up evidence to get rid of him, because if they couldn't prove that he didn't do all he was supposed to do as the head coach to either remedy, prevent, or even stop the abuse that happened between that assistant coach and the player, they had to stack the evidence to get rid of him. They couldn't just get rid of him.
Right. So that means they must have.
Will he be legally implicated? Do you see him being legally implicated, Corey?
No.
I don't either.
I don't see him being legally implicated. What I see is negligence. He could be charged with negligence, and that could be like a civil case. And that's not what the University of Maryland wants. They are a part, even though Coppin is a HBCU, they were absorbed into the University of Maryland system, which meant they have a wealth of money and they can grow as a university. They have taken over a certain section of Baltimore City that's not that far from my house. It's near where the Freddie Gray uprising happened, and they have taken over that area, and they have like gentrified that area some, and they don't play with allegations like this at all. So he was gonna go, and I think the tipping point was when that person in Virginia or wherever followed him and his co-worker. I think one of them spilled something on their uniform or something, and they needed to have it washed before the game or something. And they were at that laundromat, and they said they were all canoodling and stuff like that. I think that was the tipping point. And they weren't doing anything but washing a uniform. You know? Hello?
I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm listening too.
Yeah, so I think that was the issue. And I think that was the tipping point for them to get rid of him, because it's becoming more about Juan and not the team.
Right.
The basketball teams, the ladies basketball team and the men's team, they're a great team. They're a great team. I think they're one of HBCU's underrated teams. They're a spectacle to watch on the court. Brendan was in high school when he started as head coach there. Yeah, and Brendan went to Coppin's charter high school. It's right there on the campus.
That's interesting. It's very good. I like when colleges have those charter schools.
Oh, great schools.
They're great schools. It's let me not say what I was going to say. I was going to say something controversial.
What?
They also have an elementary middle school as well. But they're not on the campus.
Those schools prepare the kids to get into college. And yes, I think we need to focus on those schools more. Then, Corey, I know you're going to jump and drag me after what I'm about to say.
What you going to say,
I know I love you. I love you, Corey. Maybe they need to empower those schools more than actually giving kids affirmative action to get into college. Ooh.
What's good, Mims? Mims is in the house, people.
Hey, Mims.
Everybody,
what's up?
Go through and smash his buttons and ring his bell, okay? Okay? Because Mims has great content. He gets it together. Mm-hmm. He will even throw a costume on for us, okay?
He sure will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Costume is all I can throw a costume on.
You know what, Sebastian? They do have a program at Coppin. Coppin Academy is what it's called, for early entrance into college. They right down the street there is Baltimore City Community College, and they get their 101 classes out of the way, and then they go into college as sophomores or juniors.
which is a good thing. And that's the thing. That's another thing I have an issue with. I have an issue with how we want to push APs on kids when we need to actually give them to make them take CLEP, the college level examination placement exam, instead of taking an AP exam. Because a lot of these colleges, if you just get a D on CLEP, you would actually get the college credit. But if you get a D on the AP exam, you won't even get the credit, and you wasted your $50. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not too aggressive. I said what I said.
I love you. Oh, I love you.
These colleges, I don't like the college board because it's stupid. Why do we have to pay for these APs exam if they're not even going to get the credit if they fail it? If they fail it, they're not getting the credit. But if we make them take college courses in high school, they'll probably get the credit. If you make them take CLEP, which is actually a little easier than the actual AP exam, they'll probably pass CLEP. And if they go to a state school, state schools have lower scores, not requirements for CLEP exams.
Yeah, they get priority admissions to Coppin too if they decide.
That's good. Coppin seems like a good school.
Oh yeah, it started out as a teacher's school.
I think I applied to Coppin. I applied to Bowie.
It started out for teachers, and then they have this whole STEM thing going on now.
Yes, I love stuff like that. Yes, Mims. I heard you said say what, Sebastian. Yes, Mims. I said what I said.
Well,
I said instead of empowering affirmative action, this is what we're going to have to do. Because affirmative action, the court is about to strike that down just like they struck Roe v. Wade down. So either y'all start empowering these CLEP exams or having early college education, or these kids won't be able to get into these colleges, point blank, period.
For sure. So the only reason Roe v. Wade happened was because it wasn't codified. You're saying that?
Exactly.
Affirmative action is not codified.
Yeah.
And they probably won't be doing it anytime soon.
Affirmative action will never be codified, okay? Affirmative action will never be codified either. Roe v. Wade's not going to ever be codified either.
Yeah.
It's just
they messed it up.
It's going to be a political tool. That's what it is.
I have a question.
Infrastructure.
I have a question,
Brendan.
Is Roe v. Wade ever coming back?
Nope.
No.
Wow.
Not in my lifetime.
Probably not mine either.
Well, hey, I'm so old that they didn't think in our lifetime we'd have a black president, and we did.
True. Me too.
So there's always
yeah.
A lot of people thought that my parents voted for Barack both times.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
My parents voted for Barack both times. They knew they knew we would have had a black president. Like my parents were like, it wasn't an issue for them. They saw Barack as more presentable, and they saw him younger than what's it called? What was his name? Corey that ran the first time.
Oh, Jesse Jackson.
Dead.
Jesse Jackson.
No.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, Jesse Jackson. My parents never liked that dumb ass. Oh.
Wow.
The Juice Radio and talk shows in the house, you guys. Thanks for coming through. She has a channel.
What's up?
Be sure you go through and smash her buttons, and you know the drill. Ring her bell and hit all so you can get
my bell.
Video. All right, because she has great content over there. She does a lot of interesting things, and very positive, uplifting things. If you want some positivity, go over there. Do that. Okay, the Juice Radio and talk show, y'all. Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys.
Yes, Juice is so good. I love her channel.
Isn't she excellent? I appreciate her vibe. I totally do.
But yeah, my parents never liked Jesse Jackson. They never did. They still don't. They never will.
But they liked Obama?
They liked Obama. They voted for Obama twice.
Oh, yeah.
They like Obama. They don't like him now, but they liked him when he was what he was in the past.
Yeah.
They don't like him now.
No.
I'm just being honest, Corey. They don't like him now.
What,
I don't
Jesse
know how to
Jackson?
respond to
No,
that.
they don't like Obama
Jesse
now.
Jackson. Oh, okay.
But they
I
love
don't
him
know how
in
to
the past.
respond to that.
They said they don't know what happened.
That's life.
Yeah.
He did change. Obama has changed, Corey. We can't act as if he didn't.
He's living his best life right now. He said, "Forget y'all."
Yeah, y'all didn't want me.
And that's the
So
issue.
what
Why
should
they
I
don't
do?
like him. He forgot though.
He's tired. He ran the
Oh.
country for 8 years, and they tried to take him out
That's
politically.
true.
Yeah.
So,
That's
so
true.
he's trying to live his best life right now. He's living
Living
his
his
best
life
life.
like it's golden. Living his life like it's golden.
Exactly.
Oh,
And he is
Speaking of living
enjoying
life,
his
I
wife.
love that
The
song.
kids are out of the
Yeah.
house. He enjoying his wife.
that's
Honey.
true. Now, speaking of forget y'all, we could segue this into this WV and Queen and
Never it back.
what's his name?
Mhm.
What's their name?
Yes.
Escape.
It's time to
Okay.
get to it.
Latasha said, "Forget y'all." Where she took her sister's $30,000, hard worked, earned out $30,000.
Okay. I mean, okay. Can I ask this question though?
Yes, Corey. Ask it.
Only watching the show. I'm only watching the show because I want to see if it turns out the same way with Escape that Coco did to Salt and Pepper on the Salt and Pepper SWV show that BET had a while back. I'm trying to figure out if it's going to end up the same way. They didn't even go on tour. They did like a couple of shows. Coco let her personal life mess up her. They had like a Vegas residency for a little while. Salt and Pepper did, and they invited SWV to join them. And Coco wanted to take over everything. Coco said that the SWV had more accolades than
Escape.
Salt and Pepper did.
Oh.
No, I'm talking about first. I'm trying to give you a backstory of why I'm watching this. I'm gonna hurry up. I'm trying to finish it up. I'm trying to hurry it up. And Coco let her divorce get involved and stop her from giving it her all. She didn't want to go to her rehearsal. She didn't want to do anything. She wanted to make SWV be bigger and better than Salt and Pepper that came before her and opened the door for them, right? So I see Coco doing the same thing. Her and Candy are going to bump heads soon because Coco and them are the forerunners to Escape. I just have to say that.
You mean Latasha? You mean SWV?
Yes, I think because they came.
Is that my damn internet? No, my
that type of R&B. And I think this time Coco is right for saying that they should be top billed than Escape.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with that as well.
Older.
Yeah, they are.
That's not the reason why I don't agree because they're older. I just agree because they're acting more mature and sane and can actually, put their differences aside and actually know what's in the best interest of the group.
True, but they came before Escape.
Oh yeah, they are older. I know.
You know that brand of R&B hip hop was like inaugurated with them and Mary J. Blige and all of them. So Escape should give way to to the aunties.
I see where you're coming from, but my issue with Escape, Latasha can't put her ego and her conniving self to the side. That's my issue with Escape.
Okay.
And I don't blame Tamika for the way she has reservations for Latasha, because stealing $30,000 from people, I know people are going to say, well, she's probably making more of that now. But it's not that. It's the fact that you took something from me while my child was in college. That's the issue. That's what I see when Tamika is saying that.
Right.
I think they should have left that family business.
And the mother acting as if she didn't know. And this is where I'm going to have to comment on it. And the mother acting as if she didn't know what she was doing, trying to say, cut the cameras, cut the cameras, cut the cameras. What were you gonna cut? The truth that you are actually helping your daughter in this thievery.
I don't really care about what happened between the two sisters.
Corey,
I don't. I'm just not here for it. I'm just not here for it. It's not integral to why they can't be professionals and get their old behinds on old plumped up BBL behinds on stage.
Well, it's
well, that's why everybody fell out. You didn't watch yet because that's why everybody fell out because they said Tasha's ass was flat or something.
No,
and that's the dumbest thing ever.
That's not why. She said kiss my ass when they were mad when they got locked out of the thing, and Tasha was acting at all of Beyonce thinking that she was Queen Bee, and she
because
said,
she is.
Tasha
can sing.
Tasha is the voice.
Tasha can sing really
Tasha
well.
is the voice.
Tasha is not Queen Bee. Tamika is. First of all, Mims, you better get up here too.
Tamika is the voice. You're saying
Tamika is.
No, it's Tasha. I'm sorry.
Tasha is not the Beyonce of this.
Well, then
what did I miss?
I don't know who's.
It's not Tiny. It ain't Candy in her flat.
It's not Candy.
Her flat voice. And I don't think Tamika can sing that well.
Tamika can sing.
What the heck did I miss?
Tasha was acting as if she can't. Tasha was the one who was acting as a Beyonce, and she said, "Kiss my ass" to these women. And Tamika just responded a nice response. I don't agree with it, but she said, "If you had an ass to kiss."
Well, at least
that is a form of body shaming. If you want to go there, you can say that. Especially since you know it's her soft spot. Like, yeah.
Right. Thank you, Juice. Thank you, Toria. Thank you, Juice. Thank you, Toria.
We love you. But I don't know if Tamika. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go listen to a clip right now. Tamika singing versus Tasha, because I always thought it was Tasha that could sing.
But you guys, SWV,
she does have an attitude, though. I feel like Tasha does have a standoff over their attitude that comes off how it comes off.
When Tasha was singing with Motown Gospel, did she not sound like a goat? Did she not sound like a goat?
Did who sound like a goat? Candy?
Did Tasha didn't sound like a goat when she was singing at that Motown?
The only goats on the whole show is Candy. That's the only goat.
Well, Candy has. I'm gonna say this. Candy is a songwriter before she is a singer. We all gotta agree.
Right.
Candy is a songwriter. She knows how to write songs very well. And I'm gonna say this. I actually think songwriting is probably is a better career than being a singer. Your whole life won't be out in the public. You won't have to worry about people being in front of your house almost every single day. You won't have to worry about that nonsense-ish. And just, write your songs. Yeah, you get your credits and everything, but you get the money.
Right.
But Candy is a fame whore.
Oops, I said Corey.
Oops, I said it.
Oh, what's that? You said it. I think my the storm out here in California is really messing with it. I'm sorry, you guys. What did you say?
I called Candy a fame whore.
And you repeated it again.
I sure did. And I want her flat singing.
Candy.
I want her B flat singing behind. Come and tell me. She not. I dare you, Candy. Come for me.
Thank you, Juice. Thank you, Juice. Juice, I love you, Juice, with that comment. What's the benefit of having a great voice when nobody wants to work with you? Thank you. She thought her solo career was going to fly, but it didn't.
That's
kind of a fame whore.
Who?
Yes, girl.
Candy's kind of a fame whore.
I call Candy one. Brittany, save me some of that chicken.
Yes, D. Marie.
Fine.
But I feel like Candy likes to be everywhere all of the time. The same attitude I'll call out in Tasha, I call out in Candy. As soon as she sees that girl's car pull up, Candy ices over, and she tosses and she gets ready.
For her to always had issues with Tasha,
and for the other person to not say hello.
She always had issues with Tasha. Someone needs to come help me up here. Someone in the chat, come up. I can't be the only one.
I think I heard the ding. Oh, the voice The voice is coming to help.
Hey.
Thanks, voice, for coming through. Do you have a platform? Voice.
Hello.
You're on mute.
Hello. Oh,
Hello?
voice left. Oh,
No.
okay. I don't know. Maybe that was somebody coming to save your side of the story, Sebastian.
Tasha and Candy both envy each other. I could see that. Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
that. I agree
They
with
do.
that.
Hey, it's the same whore.
Well, listen. All right, Brendan.
Brendan.
Listen, I can see that. I can see that.
I can see that. That
Tasha,
agrees.
Tamika sings better. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Victoria.
Yes. Tasha sings better than Candy. Candy wish she had Tasha.
I don't know. It keeps going out. I don't know.
Instead of one of these kind of voices. Yes.
Juice, come defend me, Juice. Y'all have me here riding it out by myself.
Yes, Morgan.
Okay.
Yes.
That is true, Travis.
Coherent. Could ride a bike.
Mm-hmm.
Wrote great,
with them
wrote
abs.
great laws and stuff. He had great things to write. Everybody said no.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
He said, "Forget
Whatever.
y'all." He out there with them presidential.
Oh, look,
abs.
she came to help you. Ask and ye shall receive, Sebastian.
Uh-huh.
The Juice
Hey, Juice.
and Talk Show.
Stop, Juice.
That's right.
How y'all doing? I just came over here to try and save Sebastian. I'm gonna try and, like the pastor, try and save him at the altar. Y'all, come on. Y'all know you want to hear from good artists with good personalities that people want to be attracted to, and Tasha does not have that.
Well, no, she never had a good attitude.
No, never had.
No, she does not have that. Why would I want to spend my money on a bad attitude just to hear a good voice?
And neither does Coco either.
Mm-mm.
So there's two teams in the pot. They both have their issues.
But Coco has put her issues aside. Coco said that they're past what Escape is at already.
Juice.
Well,
Juice.
And I don't know
do
yet.
that
Yes.
with, Salt and Pepper.
That was a shark. It was.
She didn't.
It
do that
was.
with
Wow.
Curves, that shark was so cute. I was like, look at Curves with a shark.
Coco didn't do that with Salt and Pepper. She let her divorce get in the middle of everything and mess everything up.
But you know what? I have seen maturity in Coco on this show versus the last show. She has matured. So I'm gonna give Coco that. She has matured.
She has. I give it to you, Juice. I give that to you.
Yeah. Coco seems to have come a long way. And you know what I think did it? My favorite thing about this week's episode, which was Tosh, Eddie, and Eric. I love that scene so much. They were so cute, sitting on the couch, flopping on each other, talking about life. It was so beautiful to see them love on each other. It was so nice.
I love that.
I could watch
scene
them
too.
a lot. I could watch them a lot. I really could. I like that.
I miss
whole
Eddie,
entire vibe.
Eddie George, and Taj's reality show.
Was it George? Was it George? Eddie? Eric? I thought it was Eric.
Isn't
No,
that
his last name is
George?
George.
His name George?
Last name is George.
Eddie George.
Yeah,
Eddie
Eddie
George.
George. I missed their they had a nice little reality
Wait,
show,
what
I
is
thought,
it?
back in the day. They were cute.
I like them as a couple. They're really good. And
Brownstone was a good group also.
And they said they wouldn't last. Look how long look how long they've been together.
Well, they created an entire genre.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Tasha is the voice, but everybody agrees. Voice or no voice, divaism.
Well, if she was the voice, she would have never.
is huge.
Curves, I'd like to say this. If she was the voice, her solo career should have flew, but it didn't. It flopped.
Didn't the thing not fly because supposedly something happened? I don't know.
She didn't have
What
the right
happened?
push behind her. She didn't
I
have
don't
the
know.
machine.
We have the
Tasha
alleged
didn't have the
people.
machine.
I don't know.
If you don't have
Somebody
marketing, you don't
on
have
the
a career.
door. Somebody keeps. I don't know.
Yeah,
Locked
if
out
you
of the trailers when Jen shots rang out at the show. Why is that Tasha's fault? Why would they give Tasha the keys? If you hate Tasha, then why you give her the keys to the
They
trailer?
trusted
that they
her.
locked?
They trusted
Why
her.
can't? Why? Well, really? Did they? It
They
doesn't
didn't toss
appear
her.
that there was ever any trust anywhere between these sisters that would have been the thing to like be upsetting. Why would that have happened? That doesn't even
Well, let
make
me
any
say this. Let me say this. I have a sister, and we don't always get along. But if I hear there's some pows going on, and I'm running to get my sister first. I don't care how much I'm mad at her. I'm running to get my sister first. So that part, I was like, I don't know about that.
Amen.
I mean, if there's gunshots, yeah, but why would she have the keys to the, I don't know. I've been to like movie
Why
sets.
wouldn't a manager or
I didn't know they even like only had one key to those things. Like, isn't there like
Right.
PAs
Multiple.
or something? Like, why is it all her fault?
yeah, where's the venue manager at?
Because
Yeah.
she decided to leave with 2 bodyguards walking like the Beyonce that she thought she was. That's the issue.
Why didn't she go get with the bodyguards with her sister and leave the gunshots too then?
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
It's
You
always
keep
to make
messing
us
with
fall.
Candy.
This is, I don't know why we are defending a narcissist by the name of Latasha
If
Scott.
she Candy is not gonna stop until those 2 sisters are broke up. And irrevocably broken. Candy doesn't like
irrevocably broken.
Mm-hmm.
But Candy has.
Y'all think this is Candy? Y'all think this Candy doing though? Y'all don't think this is the Scott sisters?
I don't know.
Them, but Candy's not helping it.
How is Candy not helping? Candy has not said nothing in this ish. All she
You just stop taking sides.
Yeah.
She sits right there, and the way she
from you. Who are you?
The way Candy ices out Tasha since they said since the beginning, and then the solo career thing happened, and it got even worse because let her tell it. That's why she wanted to go solo, because the lady always got mad when she was singing. So let me go solo. Candy never said, "Oh, I'm going." Candy never said, "Oh, I'm going solo too." Candy was actually upset when she said, "Oh, I'm going solo," along with the rest of them. Said, "Oh, you can't come back if you go solo," and then proceeded to go solo after allegedly sleeping with the producers and the people in charge that would have made those decisions. Allegedly, somebody's dad was in charge of something, and his name started with a T. And allegedly, that's where that rumor initiated from. That everybody talked about.
That?
Milo.
Oh, that was Milo's toy. Way before this show ever happened. You know what I'm saying? So there's truths and lies and everything of what we're hearing and seeing on this as far as what's going on. But
I think this the Scott sisters is Scott sisters. I don't think this is really Candy. I think it is the Scott sisters. I know the Scott sisters' father personally.
Oh, okay.
And have known him for several years. Him and his new wife. Yes, I know them personally.
I forgot.
And this is not Candy's doing. This is the Scott sisters, and it goes way before any of this stuff. So I think Tamika now is wanting to have her voice, and she's no longer wanting to be silenced, and so she's bringing it out on this platform now because she no longer wants to tolerate what has been going on in the family for a while. So I think that's what's happening, really.
And that's exactly what she said, right? Like, he doesn't want to follow behind her sister no more. Like, was her sister making her do horrible things related at trap houses instead of on stage? Like, what's the problem?
Thing is, she was always defending her sister, even when her sister was in the wrong. She would always be defending her sister too.
Right.
Because
that was supposed to defend your sister even when she's in the wrong. When you're in front of other people and you deal with her on the side when you get home.
But it's not reciprocated.
So then you're saying Tasha needed to do that for Tamika, and this money situation, was that a preemptor or an addition to their dysfunction? Because
I think it's an addition too.
They used to get along when she was, thicker, and then she lost weight.
Yeah. I
Hi,
forgot.
boys. Are you here? Are you here?
Is that Mims? That's Mims. I knew
That's
it was from
Mims.
the jump.
What's good, Mims? What are your thoughts on SWV and Escape? And we are picking our players.
You better put respect on her name. I'm
Thank
only
you.
calling in because like 30 minutes ago, I just posted on my Instagram a clip of her singing.
Yes, you did. I
Oh,
saw
okay,
it. That's
let
why I
me-
said Mims
I'm gonna
coming.
go
Is that Mims?
right now.
Yeah, that's Mims.
Is it
Yeah.
in a
What's up, Mim?
I can
Hey,
play
how's
the
it
sound of
going?
it. Let me try to do that.
Going good.
Don't play
Amen.
don't play it. YouTube is very, very funny acting about escape music. A lot of Candy stuff is copyrighted. Even
Copyrighted?
like those little videos that she creates TikTok, Candy's
Yeah.
about her coin. Everything is copyrighted.
Oh, so I can't play that
Wow.
clip that on the neighborhood talk about how Candy was responding to everything Tasha said in this episode.
That you
And
probably could, but any of like things like with her
I'm
dance
just like-
moves or anything is copyrighted. I put one of her
Oh.
clips when she did Legs Hit Body with the
Uh-huh.
people from Candy
Candy
Gang.
can
I put that in one of my intros and they copyrighted it. And it was just
Wow.
a couple of like short 2-3 second clips. So
Candy can dance.
Story.
That's messed up even for you.
She flat, just like she a flat dancer, just like her
Can
flat
Natasha
voice.
dance?
Can
I think
Tasha
they're all
dance?
like doo-wop girls. I don't think any of them could really
No,
like.
none of them can dance. I know
I gotta agree
SWV
with you on that one.
does it a little, they're a little more active, but because when they were out, you would have to have a full cardio class before you went to the club because it was all cardio back in the day.
For really?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but that coincides
Damn.
with Mary J. Blige, right? Like they all
No.
had to do like real dance moves, whether they could dance or not. That was part of the thing. If you're gonna sing, you gotta dance too.
Back in the day, yeah.
But yeah, no, I saw a clip, and I'm not gonna lie. This was way back when Escape was still wearing sacks. You know, they still wear like burlap sacks.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, Tasha's voice on "Who Can I Run To" was absolutely amazing. Now, they all still can sing, but how she sang back then is not how she's singing today. Back then, the runs were running. Now they just kind of like jog. Some of them power walk.
Okay,
But-
so is it like Ron Isley-ish?
Before my time. I couldn't
You
tell
know
you.
who Ron Isley is.
I can't tell you. No, I can't tell you what he did back in the day.
Oh, I forgot you young. Oh.
But no, I got to give Tasha her props. Back in the day, her vocals were like extremely solid and on point. Tamika has always had a powerhouse voice, but I totally believe her. She wasn't even considered for leads, really. It was really just between Candy and Tasha. Candy and Tasha.
That's because Candy was sleeping with certain people, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
Well, I just listened to it. Thanks, Mims, for coming up. I just listened to what Mims said he posted, and she can sing. Like,
let me hear it real
something
quick.
unleashing her. Like, OMG. When they all had on the gold outfit, remember during that whole hoopla about the mix-up with the dress and everything? And then they ended up performing in the gold motorcycle-like outfits. Remember when Beyonce dressed like a motorcycle? And then, anyway, so everybody's outfits was like that. But I just listened to it, and Tamika can definitely sing. Definitely sing. Okay? I didn't hear Tasha's voice compared to it right now, but yeah, you guys are right. She could definitely take lead. She should.
Okay.
Too.
I just listened to it too. Yeah.
Isn't that excellent?
Yeah, me too.
She sound better than she did back in the day. And can we give a shout out to the knockoff Mugler's that they're wearing? The knockoff vintage Mugler. Very Mugler people.
So what?
The knockoff Sweet Dreams outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Can we give a shout out to that? Can we give a shout out to the designer who knocked that off?
Knock knock. Who's there?
Wanna be Terry Mugler?
Every man wants a woman.
Oh, side note.
There are a lot of celebrities. Yes, there
Side
are.
note.
Uh-huh.
Sorry to take us off course, but La Roche, girl, y'all, he has retired.
Who's La Roche?
Who?
I don't know.
One of the celebrity stylists. He does.
Oh, yeah.
He did Tiffany Haddish. He does.
Well, I'm not in that scene.
Randall lady, Zendaya.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he just retired. He said something about politics and fashion in the fashion industry and stuff.
Oh,
I just think it was his nasty little attitude.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking.
What? He has a nasty stank neck attitude. If
Well,
you
doesn't
ever
everyone-
seen
doesn't
Legendary,
everyone
you
have
would
an attitude in
know.
Fashion?
I can vouch for that.
Stank attitude. You can have
Doesn't everyone have a nasty attitude
No.
in fashion?
no,
Not
Nobody.
everyone's for that.
not everybody.
Nobody really looks happy on the runway though.
But
Thank
he was stank, and then he was a little too ghetto.
Uh-huh.
If you catch my drift.
Did you guys okay, what about when Tamika did say all that stuff? Oh, you can still go to jail. Then call the police. Don't get on this show in front
She
of
has
me off.
every right to express her feelings. Because
Yeah,
this
but don't
thing
get on
she
this
was
show in
smiling.
front of me off if you had.
She
It
was
looked like they
smiling.
had talked about that recently.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah.
when the moment of rage comes to you, when you feel like you want to let everything out, you can't control it. And I'm shocked you have this sentiment towards Tamika, but you don't have this sentiment towards Harry and Meghan. Oh,
What?
What?
No, you did not. Just bring
yes,
up
I did.
Megan.
Yes, I
You
did.
did not just do that.
Just bring
Yes,
up
I
Megan.
did.
I rebuke you, shut up.
But y'all don't have the
Tamika.
same sentiment for Harry and Meghan when they keep on talking about ish that happened within their family. This makes no sense.
Well,
The woman-
there's a difference.
There is
Yeah, the
no
only-
difference.
Huge
There is a
difference.
difference.
The
What is the
difference
difference?
is that paparazzi and this whole commotion has been over Prince Harry and them. I didn't know that Lashada and Tamika were going at it. I didn't know till they put it on
Me
the screen.
neither.
That's what the difference is.
Mhm.
There's been a whole build up, progression, history involved with Meghan from the
Uh-huh.
courting through the wedding through
Mhm.
now when they're having to tell their story about how their
Character
happily ever
assassination.
after doesn't look the way they thought it was going to look.
Yep,
You know what I'm
character
saying? That's
assassination.
completely different than 2 episodes in and 3 months of hype on a show that we're just now seeing. That's the difference to me.
Exactly.
I'm not.
Harry's family tried to assassinate his character from the day
Mhm.
And is
the
getting
day he
help
was born.
from,
And that's
her
the same
family.
exact situation with the Tamika situation. Tamika was raised
It's
to
not
be
the same.
Tamika was raised to be the outcast. Latasha was raised as if she's the star, she's the superstar, she can bring everything. She will bring us out of poverty and all ish. That's the situation. That's what I'm saying. My thing is their
the same.
mother did a bad job at mothering. Yes, I
It's
criticized
not the
her.
same.
Not the same.
Well, here's the thing with Latasha. Now, she said that. I mean, Tamika said that on camera, and she said it in a fit of rage. But I think there's maybe a lot of truth to that, because allegedly, if their money was stolen, she knows something, and she may not have filed for court or tried to have somebody arrested back then, because she would have to think she's already been having family problems, and then now say, okay, you're going to have your sister or your sister's husband arrested over this would create more problems for her and the family. So
Right.
she may have just held it. But when she said that, I genuinely felt like she had some proof that somebody there that she knows stole that money. And because she did say they can still be arrested. So the family better make sure that they keep her happy, because if there's some allegations that they can still be arrested, you don't want to put her to the point where she feels like, well, I'm gonna just go after y'all with this. But I think she did not do it back then because she didn't want to have more problems with the family.
I think she should.
Right.
I think she should.
Morgan
put
thinks
out
Rocky
there.
did it. Rocky did it.
It's a
Allegedly,
possibility.
Rocky stole the money.
Most likely.
You guys, am I tripping? Or so Rocky is Tasha's husband, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Am I
Yeah.
tripping that he is giving me Kelvin Hunter vibes?
No.
Oh my God, everybody is saying that, Curves.
Yeah.
Everybody is saying that.
You right on the money with that. You right on the
I
money
mean,
with that.
any man with
Right on the money.
carat diamonds in each ear wants more attention than me, and for a reason.
You right on the money with that one.
You're not wrong on that. I agree.
No,
with you.
you're not.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't projecting or
No, you're not
any of that
projecting.
stuff.
And I do think he probably does the same. Remember Wendy's arm was broken once, and we all said what we said
Yeah.
about it. I think he probably does the same to
Probably.
allegedly.
Oh no.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, right on, son. Thank you for my zucchini and rice.
You can have just some of it. This is also mine.
Oh, you're just sharing with me, so I should just take one? Okay, I'll just have one piece of zucchini. Thank you so
I
much.
feel for you. I had to share my food with my mom.
Move this out of that way for you. Thank you. It's so yummy. We love zucchini, you guys. That's like one of our favorite vegetables here.
Zucchini.
I
is
love
a
it.
vegetable.
I love it.
Yeah.
And broccoli.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I'm not a vegetable
But
guy.
yeah, as
I'm
I'm saying,
sorry.
I do think he does give Kevin vibes. He does. He does give Kevin vibes.
You're right.
Right? It's like, how can there be two that look so much alike and they both end up on TV with women that look so much alike?
Oh.
Like,
I'm
this
wondering.
cloning system going haywire. Why are they releasing all the clones that look the same at the same time? Like, I don't even know why.
Cloning,
They usually like wait a
Sorry.
generation or something. They are releasing.
cloning has been illegal in the United States since the Geneva Convention, so it's most likely.
Brandon, she's making a joke.
Yeah, no, I was
Oh,
just, he's talking about the Geneva Convention, y'all. That's too much. He was getting deep for me. That's right.
He was,
That's
going,
right.
he was going level 8.
So you
no,
saying that-
it's better than legal since the Geneva Convention. That's fair.
Okay, babes. Chill out.
Love your POV, Brendan. So DGF, you're saying the same thing that Sebastian is saying,
And
that
juice.
Tamika was the spare.
Okay.
Is that what
Okay,
you guys
that
are?
sounds good.
Yes. The only reason they hate on Tamika is because she had her first child at 19. Okay, she
Whoa.
is the embarrassment to the church. That's why they have an issue with Tamika. But you know what, Tamika? At the end of the day, you were in the right time, right place. You have a whole community supporting you. Everyone,
Right.
even there has been. I remember on Sherelle's World channel. Shout out to Sherelle. There was this woman who was playing her story after hearing the Tamika situation about how her sister robbed her $400K from her inheritance.
I saw that. Yeah.
That's
They should, and the church should not be trying to shame. They shouldn't have tried to shame Tamika for having that baby. At least she had the baby and didn't abort. So they shouldn't have been trying to shame her for that. I don't like when churches do that.
There are so many stories of churches like freaking terrorizing pregnant
Yeah.
women. It's disgusting.
Yeah, and I'm in the church sector, and that's part of the thing that I don't like. Would rather for somebody to take a life than to give a life. Let's not
Right.
do that.
Right. Like,
Well, the Catholic Church is right
it
with
takes a lot of courage for
hypocrisy.
a child to have a child. If
They're
you
not-
really
they're not
think about
Catholic
it,
ones.
as scared as they are, it takes a
Oh.
lot of courage. And, you don't need to be terrorized when you're going to your place to find solace, Like,
Right.
that's all. Anyway. So, Toria, if she takes her sister to court, there will be no mending the relationship
Yup.
between the sisters or her mom. Well, I feel like they might be there since they did it on national TV and it's recorded for everybody to press rewind about and dig into. I mean, that's the public opinion court is
Well, when-
far more
When
damaging.
Tasha said what she said about Candy effing with Jermaine, when she said that Candy effed around with everyone. That was on TV.
Was it true? Was it true though?
No, it was not
Let's
true.
see
I
the
have
real.
Yeah,
never
was it true?
people say
Possibly.
in the streets of Atlanta they say it's true, but I have never seen Candy f around with everyone. Candy is not a person who sleeps around with everyone. Candy's a boss.
Really?
She's Corey, stop.
I don't know.
Wow.
Sebastian, you should be
You're
Candy's
fine.
voice.
It's different.
Candy, stop. Corey, stop. Stop, Corey.
I want Candy
You're
to
on fire tonight.
Candy.
Corey is Candy is a boss. She's an entrepreneur. She has her empire, her sex toy empire, bedroom can. She has everything. Okay, we're not gonna do this.
And
Candy. Come on.
that's
She
all
can
me.
bring
There's
home the
some things
bacon,
I didn't need to
fry
know
it up in
better.
the pan, and never let you forget your man. Remember that?
That don't
Yeah.
mean she
Savage,
can't be.
there's some things in Florida I didn't need to know. That sex toy empire was one of them.
I don't like the fact that
Entrepreneurs,
they always want to put sex on Candy. They always want to talk about her and sex. Like, no.
That
Like,
is
this woman,
Stop
she's
opening her
raising
mouth
2
about it.
kids.
She's beating us over the
This
head
is
with her
Wendy and Kevin
sexuality.
all over again. I
Pretty
said
much.
that on another
It's
show.
the dungeon. It's the dungeon coming to life again. It's that dungeon.
Is
Exactly.
a bum
I don't like-
management.
I don't care. I don't care what you do in your bedroom. I just don't want to hear about it. Oh,
I don't even want to hear about it.
He was going on with all that chivalry. Yeah, it was kind of like it was giving me. You know who else it was giving me?
what?
Was Ralph Pittman.
Yes.
Like how he was just trying
Yeah.
to be his sexiest self on TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's like, dude, this is the Real Housewives of Atlanta, not get sexy
Real
for
husband.
I don't
camera
really
time.
get that
Talk
from
about
Ralph, though. I
shirt
don't really
off all
get
the
it from
damn
Ralph.
time. Put some damn clothes on, Pittman.
Especially
You know what I
when-
mean?
Please put some clothes on.
I don't really
You better
watch
tell
Ralph that much. When I see scenes,
Curves.
Huh? What?
Hey?
Somebody said curves. What?
I said you better tell it.
Right? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
The way Rocky was going on with all that chivalry, and as the mother designated scapegoat, Tamika, I damned if I do, damned if she doesn't.
Okay.
Her job will run like a
Mhm.
youngster. Okay. They did seem to
I
like,
see that.
yeah, that was kind of like a tag teamy thing. And that same ice that Tasha has when her and Candy walk by each other and then side hugging. I can't even remember her name. She looks so different now. What's that one with the blue eyes?
Oh,
Tiny.
tiny.
Tiny. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You guys, I don't mean to be mean. And I love this character, so I'm not being like that.
I don't
But
like
she
Tiny.
kind of, you know what I was going to say, right? Yes. I'm like, all she needs are gloves. Anyway,
Ricky Gunville said,
he was giving me Gator from Jungle Fever, Motel Fever. Oh my God, he seemed.
Wow.
Did you guys see how big his eyes were open?
mm-hmm.
He was at that meeting, you guys. He was like, yeah. It was like everybody needs somebody like that in your corner and pumping you up like that. But I just hope that it's not going to come with a huge pin that's going to let all the air out, and you're going to go flying around the room, banging off the walls, and end up bruised on the floor.
Yeah.
That'd be something to
Hope
say.
not. Hope not.
Yes, at red lights, at red lights.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank y'all for having me on Curves. I'm getting ready to get out of here.
Thanks for coming up, Juice.
Appreciate y'all so much.
Right on. You guys, like I said, be sure to go and go through the Juice radio and talk show here in these YouTube streams and Instagram. Smash her buttons, you guys. Ring her bells. She has great content. Thanks for coming up this evening.
Thank y'all so much. All right. See y'all later.
No worries. Peace. Ta-ta.
Yeah.
Ta-ta. See, that's one of my
Is that one of your birds?
yeah, that was one of my birds. Yeah. Ta-ta.
Oh wow.
I love you, man.
Yeah.
You made me forget I'm sick.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. You guys, if you haven't already, I hope you guys are smashing buttons. Smash the like button, share, leave a comment. I hear this stuff about algorithms and all that. You guys know what to do. You've been on these YouTube streets long enough. Okay, so far, I'm seeing that of the people that are left, because we had Juice on Tamika's side. So I'm putting a J on for Juice. I'm putting an S for Sebastian. And I'm putting a D for DGF. And I'm putting a Toria. We're still in the house. We're picking players. We are picking our players. Here, I'm going to show you guys real quick.
Can I be neutral?
No, you have to pick somebody. So we're going to pick our players. Sisters versus sisters. And you're picking Tasha. All right. So we have Corey under Tasha. Chronicles of Anubis. Who will you be selecting this evening for your player?
I have no idea.
No idea. So we have.
Why don't you back up Sebastian then?
I'm not backing up Sebastian. No offense, Ever.
I have enough people backing me up anyway.
He loves
with love.
I'm on the right side, so.
Sebastian,
I say it with respect, though.
I just feel like I don't know what could have happened, or maybe she has that ice because she know her husband took the money. Who knows what happened?
Possible.
Most likely.
Well, the thing is, she can't think without her husband. That's the issue I have with Tosh. I want her to get a backbone.
Yeah, like if he's all in her business the way Kevin was in Wendy's business.
Well, he's clearly telling her what to say. Did you not see the confessional?
Tamika, DGF is on Tamika's side. Yep, I got you over there.
You know what?
Who else in the house? Anybody? So we're picking our players in the Scott sisters. Yeah, because you're on 26. No problem. Go to your room. And
I lost interest after a while. In the show, to tell you the truth.
Well, it's only 2 episodes in.
Yeah.
Was there another season that I missed?
No.
Yeah, I kind of liked it. I like the family aspect. I really just wish this mess. This is just too much
more real than
insightful family mess. No, I feel like they could have left it with. What's more interesting is did Candy or did Candy not sleep with the father and the son of the thing? Like, well, I want to see about that.
That's what I want to know.
No.
But as far as
that's it.
Family drama where you got your mom's blood pressure up, like keep that over there. Candy should know better, especially with Mama Joyce's situation. She should know better than to let that woman's blood pressure be all up over there using
Candy
that
don't really care
on this show. You know what I mean?
Candy don't care as long as she get her money.
She's like, oh yeah, that'll be great. The way she brought that up was just so it was enraged. It seemed a little planned though. Like she was like, oh, I'm gonna bring this up today. These cameras are gonna be there. See what mommy says with these cameras on. You know, it kind of came off like that too.
Well, what did they do? Because I remember she pulled something out. She pulled something out when we figured out that the mama did what she did. Said what she said.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly what?
The mama allegedly did something.
Yeah, allegedly.
No, I'm not saying the mother took something. But like,
oh, you found it thoroughly enjoyable when she was like, I'll call the police on your sister. And the lady was like, get out of my house. Get out of my house or turn off these cameras. And then took it outside talking about, you need help. You need help. Now, that is something that somebody would say if you wanted to try to discredit somebody on TV.
Toria, whose side are you on? Toria, are you on Tamika? Toria, are you on Tamika or are you on Tamika's side, Toria, or are you on Tasha's side? Hashtag also AKA irrelevant.
For right now, I'm on Tasha's side. I'm on Tasha's side because I like Tasha. I don't know. I love when a fat girl gets skinny and acts like a
Tasha
diva.
looks good though.
And
I think
yeah,
I'm
she's
stay
looking good.
neutral.
I'm gonna let her have her divitude. She's not,
She
she's
looks rough
acting not
off
right.
it.
She basically
Thank
acting
you,
like she got a
Toria.
big head because she lost all of her weight. You know?
True.
Thank you,
But
Tamika
Toria.
that's all right
said
though.
on YouTube channel, she said, oh no, emotional abuse from her mother. No way. Well, she should deal with her mother off camera. That's,
Exactly.
I mean, the show,
We need a family session.
that was
We
like
need a family
so,
session.
yeah. Yeah.
Not
Like,
a
I'm there to
reality.
talk about, and they're like, oh, can we talk about why you guys don't get along so you guys can go on the road? And she's like, yeah, we could talk about how Rocky stole my money, you know?
That's not helpful.
And that just seems kind of like, I don't know. I just don't think that.
Okay,
I
I
think
don't
that
like
was
the
like,
fact that people keep saying, "Oh, she should have just taken her to court. She should have did it legally and everything." Well, let me say this: taking her to court would probably cost more than the $30,000 anyway.
Possibly.
Taking her to court would probably cost more than the $30,000 anyway. It is completely wrong the way her money was taken away from her, and I don't understand how anyone is supporting that heifer that goes by the name of Latasha.
I don't want to support none of
I
them.
don't know.
Okay.
Neither
Like, I
are.
would definitely, okay, and I'm reserving judgment then. I'm on Tasha's side. If it turns out that she really did steal her sister's money, because I think we're going to end up finding out.
She
If it
did.
turns out that she stole her sister's money, then I will switch sides to Tamika, because that's exactly what I just said. Maybe that's why she got the attitude, is because she knows she stole that girl's money. Maybe that's why. And that would be totally like how a person would act if they stole your money, and now we can't mention it. I don't know. So I'll reserve judgment on that part. In the meantime, I am on Tasha's side. I feel like they should just stick it out. I would not run to Candy and Tiny, of all people, against my sister. I just wouldn't do it. Even if it was to like vent or whatever. And then how she like talks about her sister, and then they're like, yeah, and she does this too. Like,
she has every right to go talk to whoever she wants. If she feels she's
you're totally right. She
Candy,
can, but it doesn't help the group. It's not helping the situation.
What the situation?
You are going to try to blame Tasha for the group's disharmony, and then every time you come around, you're bringing up stuff that they didn't even know about.
Exactly.
To make up more drama, so now you can hate Tasha even more. Thank you.
You can have some of my sample.
Okay. Can I have this part?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go like that here.
It's always her fault. This is what I don't like. It's always the victim's fault.
No, it's not Tamika's fault. If they stole that girl's money, I'm saying, if they stole that girl's money, Sebastian, it was wrong.
That's right.
It was wrong.
The victim's fault. It's always the victim's fault. Why y'all not accepting the fact that Latasha's a narcissist? The mother raised Latasha to be a narcissist.
I don't care. That's the
I don't know.
problem.
It doesn't really fit fat girl vibes, though. When in history have they made the fat girl the main one and the other one the spare? So was she? I mean, when? Tasha felt like they didn't even tell her name when they was out in public. She felt like she was only known as the big one.
Yeah, she felt like the red-headed stepchild.
Yeah, so when all of a sudden did it turn into what it turned into?
Well, if she had the talent that she had and she could sing as she sang, as y'all are saying, oh, she could sing. If she could sing how she sang and everything, she wouldn't have been known as the big girl. She would have been known as Latasha Scott.
Child.
Right? Well, I don't know, but when people actively stand against you and ensure that your stuff gets shelved that were just for you, because now they happen to be dating the person that was just not about to go solo, but now they went solo all of a sudden after you said you was going solo and your stuff got shelved. I'm not going to stop saying it.
That's right. Tell it, Curves.
I don't know what the other So that's the part with Candy, but that still doesn't make the part with her sister okay to bring up all her stuff on TV like that. I don't know. 6 episodes after sweeps, Bravo should feel stupid. That's not how things work on a narcissistic parent. The mother doesn't love one more than the other. She manipulates them differently. Tamika again taking up for her sister, telling lies for her. What lies? She's the one that came home pregnant. So who's lying for who? Losing money because of her sister's mess growing up. That is why they on tour without her tail. Yeah, because she did miss out on that gravy train. But I mean, why is she telling lies for her? Like, what lie did she tell, Toria? Let us know.
Thank you, Toria. I love you, Toria.
Yeah, you guys have way more facts. I'm only 2 episodes in, and this is all the information I have.
I don't really care for Escape
for
like
the
that.
last 3
So
months. Yeah, and I like Escape's music and stuff. And I like SWV's collections and stuff. But as far as like this whole show, I'm just watching because, hey, they can sing. I have a friend with a horrible sister who tried to have her car and house taken after her. Ooh, yeah. Well, you know, sisters. Sorry. Some people, it takes them years to find their voice. She finally found her voice. It's so glad that it's in front of cameras. I'm so glad that she happened to finally find what everybody thought she should have with cameras rolling. And she could have, like, with all this time that passed, I'm positive you could have took a moment to tell these people how you feel before you got to cameras. That's all I'm saying.
Amen.
It doesn't make you less of a victim. It just makes it timing issues for me. That's all I'm saying. Speak your truth, but don't let it be like an all surprise when you like bring it up, because it's been years since you brought it up and now cameras are rolling. So it's just the timing is very opportunistic, and oh, poor me. For Tamika's side in this case, on my opinion, so far.
Curves, you're gonna be so happy today, Curves. I have good news.
What happened?
It's official. It's completely official now. It's not a rumor anymore.
What?
Mary M. Cosby is back on Salt Lake, and she
oh my gosh,
filming.
I was so happy. I did. I saw that film, and I saw her walking out the restaurant with one of her hats and her white suit. I think it might have been that.
Sounds like good news.
In the sleeve.
I don't know. It's not gonna make me want to watch Salt Lake.
Is back.
I want to see Salt Lake now because Mary's back.
I will watch now that she's back, and everybody else. Yes, I will be watching to see how she handles Lisa Barno. And inbred. And the inbred. Lisa Barno and the inbred.
No, Heather really does look inbred though. I'm so sorry. It's just the truth. I really do see inbred within Heather. I'm sorry.
And
it's the truth.
Withered Rose, inbred, and Lisa Barno. Yeah. She's going to be sitting down with the broke Rocky, and they mama be all in the house together. Oh. If you recall, Ice Cube's infamous casting call for girls that looked a certain way, Tasha didn't fit. Yeah. Melanin popping, thick thighs. Saves lives wasn't the thing.
Listen, that's I'm not saying I don't agree. I listen. I feel bad for Sasha. I understand that she was called the big girl and everything. She was always known as the big girl. I'm not saying I don't understand her pain, but what I am saying is that it does not excuse the fact that she allegedly stole her sister's $30K.
And you know, there's a number of ways. Why didn't she go to the people that wrote the check?
Why does she have to? Why is it always the victim? Why didn't the victim do this? Why didn't the victim do that?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, she said somebody else did this investigation for her and found out. She said she found out from one of the people's moms that royalty checks were going out. And she said that she didn't get it to that person. That person then, from what her own words were on the camera I saw, she said, then that person did a little investigation and came back and told me this information. If somebody came back and said, "Oh, your sister did this," I would do like vet my own stuff. I don't know. Maybe it was in their interest to have these people
It's always the
fight
victim's
against each other.
fault.
Maybe they were the ones that took her money.
You know what? This is why you can't trust
I don't know. I really don't know.
Don't trust family 100%, okay? Kids,
Yeah.
do not trust family 100%. This is what happens when you trust family 100%. They backslide.
And why would he go to her
they
address and they've
cheat,
been living
They
together?
do all
Like,
these
it's
things.
just so. I just got more questions than answers. I would love to see the proof. I hope she lets the freaking proof happen.
And if she does let the proof happen, I hope you retract your statement.
Yes, I will retract all of this. You guys heard it here at 1 minute and 17 seconds in. I am saying that LRGA Curves will no longer be on Tasha's side and retract all the goodness I've spoken about her if it turns out that there is proof that Tamika is telling the truth and that Tasha is not the father of that. Okay?
Oh my God. You went all Murray on us.
I will definitely retract. I have no problem doing that. You know I don't. I will totally. Yeah, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. For sure. So
you went all Murray on us.
Yeah, that was all Murray. Definitely. Not that. Look, yes, Jen Shaw is very in prison, and she already reported back that she doesn't.
Is she with Elizabeth Holmes? I thought they were going to the same facility. Is she with Elizabeth Holmes?
I don't know. Maybe they could get their nails done. I don't know. Yes, I told her
Big Bertha.
earlier. Juan was fired at Copen. Yes, Morgan Jen, is serving her time, 6.5 years. That tag teaming toxicity is a mind F. The survivor of narcissistic abuse does not put their well-being first.
Thank you.
That's true. That's true.
Well, once I agree with Sebastian.
11:08 Eastern Time. I got to write it down, daughter. I will remind you. Oh, 11:08. I got you. Hilarious. Thank you. Okay.
Supporting the narcissist that goes by the name of.
Yes, Juan Dixon has been fired. Oh my gosh.
So
I'm enjoying these episodes. I'm actually looking forward to the rest of them. How many more are there going to be? It's a limited series, right?
Do you think that we should do you think I think Bravo should have gave him more episodes? I want to see a reunion.
Ooh, that would be nice.
I want to see a reunion, and I want there to be a reunion. If there is a reunion, I want the reunion, and I don't want Andy Cohen hosting the reunion. I want a good melanated woman or man.
What?
What about Bev? Bev is a friend to Bravo.
Oh, Bevy Smith.
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh, it would be nice if Bev could.
Yeah, I think she would be a good kind of person to see it through. I feel like she would press when they need pressing. And she's melanated. She would read the room great. You know what I mean? I don't think
Amanda got kicked out.
Okay, it was good that you came up. Thank you.
No, my internet's crazy. She got kicked out.
Or at least can we get like
okay.
Can we at least get like a what's it called? A watch what
She'll
happens.
Come back as soon as she can.
Yeah, like one of those type of reunions where they all go to watch what happens live on the same day.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be something to say.
Yeah. They deserve that. They deserve that. And that would actually help Andy. You know how much Candy loves to help Andy.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. I agree with y'all on that. Candy is up Andy Cohen's ass as if it's endless.
Yes.
Should I say that? Is that a wrong thing for me to say?
I don't know.
Everest implies climb up on top. You are definitely talking about inside of, right? So wouldn't it be more of instead of climb up Everest, an excavation of Everest? I don't know.
Well, it's the truth. Candy is up his ass. And Andy's up her ass too. That's why Phaedra wasn't even brought back.
Yeah, like that's ridiculous. There shouldn't be that much power on one show. And while we talk about the power on shows, I just want to say again how upset I am while we're talking about power trips and then Real Housewives and Candy and Andy, that on Vanderpump Rules, they let the wench that is Kirsten Doughty get on camera again and film with Ariana in the midst of Scandival. And she, I will remind you, was released for being a racist sapsucker and going on her podcast and bragging with her friend about how they call the police on Faith Stour, the only black lady that was in the thing and used to rub nipples with Lala Kent. Remember her? So they end up calling the police on her. They ostracize her, persecute her for dipping with Jax, and basically terrorize her, get her fired, all this stuff. Brag about it. Get fired from Bravo for it. To this day, as far as from what Faith said in her last interview, they never really apologized to her. She never even really heard from Lisa Vanderpump, which had me looking at Lisa a little sideways about after the situation. And they are filming with her currently. Yet, Bravo has yet to even talk to Nene Leakes because she called out their racist tendencies and discriminatory ways.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Nene's a special character. Nene's an outlier in all this situation. Nene has done stuff. I'm not saying that she deserves the treatment that she's getting from Bravo, but don't be shocked. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And Nene went from a star to becoming starless.
Yes, she has. I mean, she still has the it that it requires, but no place to be it but YouTube and Instagram.
Thank you. And also, can you talk about, did you see what happened yesterday? A Texas woman was left paralyzed after a robber bombed.
Yeah, that guy slammed her after he robbed her.
Child.
What?
Oh my gosh, that was
Oh my God.
crazy. Yes, hashtag bring Nene back always. Drop the link, Curves, please. Definitely. Bam, bam. Ask and ye shall receive. That's how I like my universe too. Nene is still a star. That's what I'm saying. She is still a star, yet has nowhere to do it from. Like, as far as, for us to be able to see her en masse the way we used to get to enjoy her definite legend self. Definitely.
Right. Back, guys.
Ooh, you back?
Yeah, I had to switch devices.
No worries.
Is your current device too geriatric and it's not adding up? Oh.
You know what?
Keep pushing, Sebastian.
You little heifer.
Keep pushing.
Both my laptop and my phone
That is
are
hilarious.
up to date. Thank you.
So keep pushing it, dude.
No, the one thing about it, Mika is if she definitely got her money stole. That's what she says. I want the proof of if her sister was in on it, then hey, that's disgusting. Especially for somebody that's freaking Kevin Hunter.
Corey, I want you to say it here too, Corey. If it proves that Tamika was right, I want you to retract your statement.
I'm not retracting anything.
Oh,
because I was talking about none of them.
I want to retract anything.
That's how I feel. I said.
Oh, Facebook smiling.
It's not right. It's not right. The heck
I
is still
said, but I
money. She's
Yeah.
so
She means what she means.
And she's like, and my daughter was in college, and and look, her daughter's name is Ocean. Lala Kent named her daughter after her daughter. Lala Kent's named daughter is Ocean, right?
Wait, is Lala Kent the one that Oliver cheated on with? Oliver Garcelle's
James. He does sound like Oliver Twist, doesn't he? But it's James.
Oh wow, it was messed
That's the
up.
one that Lala smashed while she was going out with Raquel, and then she bullied Raquel and would eat the spaghetti off her plate. And James was saying, "It's not about the postal law," because he knew he was, They were smashing, they were having a shot, weren't they?
I love your James Kennedy.
Yeah.
I don't watch
Me too.
it.
He is so atrocious. But he's hilarious. He is a character. And then everybody is mad over that show. I can't wait till tomorrow's episode of that and Real Housewives. No, tomorrow's only Wednesday. So no, on Thursday we get Vanderpump Rules and Real Housewives of Miami reunion part 2. Tomorrow morning at 8:30, I believe, I'll be going live for Real Housewives of Miami reunion part 1. And tonight, nothing comes on, right? I don't do New Jersey. Is that the only
You
thing?
don't do Jersey. You don't do Jersey. So yeah, nothing comes on.
Yeah. Have you been doing Jersey?
I've been watching it.
I don't do Jersey.
How's it going? Are you enjoying it?
Yes, I am enjoying it. I just want to say Marge is a conniving bitch.
Marge?
Oh,
And I
Marge?
said it. And I know
Marge?
y'all don't
You
want to
mean
say
pigtails?
Marge, yes. And I know it's Women's History Month, and we're not supposed to be calling women that, but that's what Marge is. Because there's no way in hell this woman had the audacity to say, "Oh, I have a good husband and I have friends. You don't." And that's why Jen gave her the best response. I have a family, which is something that you never have.
Shots fired.
People
You
need
did
to
say
remind
that. I saw
themselves.
that on the commercial.
Marge is a what's it called? Marge is a side chick who done turned to a housewife, which means she has no dignity. Because Joe Benigno was married. His stepchildren don't even F with them.
Yeah.
Wow. Say what you really mean, Sebastian.
So Jennifer is right. Jennifer has a family, which is something that Marge will never know what it's like to have due to her being the side piece in the relationship.
And ruining
Now
her
thinking
own
that she
marriage.
calls the shots. I'm tired of this
Ruin
nonsense.
her own marriage. Like Marge was married, and the dude she was messing with was married.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Isn't that what happened? Wasn't he her contractor? And Marge was married.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know how someone could be Team Marge. And Marge is a Karen. Marge is a Karen. She had the audacity to say to Jennifer that she's a drug addict because she smokes marijuana.
She was reaching on that. I mean, she needs to stop stretching her mouth. That's for sure.
She just stop bumming her gums.
No, I mean literally stretching her mouth. Like it's not supposed to be that wide. It's not. Jen is a clown. I agree with that, Morgan. Overall, Jen is a clown, and her nose proves it. I can't believe even Lala. That's the only thing I agree with Lala that came out of her mouth this week was that she said no. Jen nose didn't say something to that lady about her nose when her nose looks the way her nose looks after.
Listen, I agree.
Oh.
Jennifer Aiden's nose is very, very problematic. I agree, but Marge cannot be talking.
Huh?
It was worse.
Forget a nose job.
Yes.
Yeah, Jennifer got a nose job last year, and she didn't go to her husband for some reason. Yeah.
To somebody,
or maybe she did. And he
I
was
know
mad.
there's a lot of plastic surgeons at Turkey.
That's where she went. She went to
Could have
Turkey.
went to somebody better than who she went to.
Exactly.
And Marge has her own adult offspring. I don't think she has any children of her womb. I think the children that she considers hers are her previous husband's children. Isn't that how it went? Or else why don't we ever see her kids on this
We
show?
would have seen it. I don't think Marge does have her. I
don't
think you're right.
womb. Yeah, based on when I did watch before their bronzer got so offensive.
That bronzer, I'm sorry, it has gone too far.
Too far. Right on, son. Jennifer got botched, yes, in Turkey. Yes. Jennifer despises Bill and she's a whore. She is.
Because her husband does always like side.
Oh, he has a biological son?
Marge has a biological son.
Really? And we never saw, maybe it's an Erica Jane situation. He don't want to be seen.
But Erica posted a picture of her son. We actually see his face.
When did she do that?
A couple years ago, and she said for the ladies to not come on to her son.
Oh, thank you.
Is he a handsome bloke?
He is.
Oh.
We're gonna be honest.
The first guy?
I'm gonna be honest too. He doesn't make me moist, so he ain't that cute.
Oh.
Corey, you have a
Jennifer
point.
knows his karma.
Just type in Erica Jane's son.
That's too funny. You
Just type
know,
in
actually,
Erica
her
Jane.
nose, it's interesting that Jennifer's nose ended up looking how it would have looked after she got up off the ground when she fell on her face drunk that time on the side of the road.
That's messed up.
Mhm.
Oh, you haven't missed an episode of Jersey. So who's your fave this season? Like,
We already know their team Marge. Marge pays people, you know. Oh,
who's your player? Marge is your player. Jennifer Aiden despises Bill. Jen, Marge. Okay, so I don't hear any tree huggers in here. That's fantastic. Because
I don't love nobody.
like Trey.
Neither do I.
I don't like
listen, I'm saying this. I
I like
personally,
trees, but not Trey.
the thing is, I like Jennifer Aiden. Because without her, there would not be a Real Housewives of New Jersey. She has dragged a lot of these heifers, has put some of them in their place, has said things that everyone wanted us to hear, for us to hear.
Okay.
Marge,
Mhm.
Marge is boring. When I see Marge, all I see is Karen, because she does say some stuff. And Marge has fell out with almost every friend that she has brought in on this show, and she brought a friend.
Teresa
This
is
season.
Karen. You want to get cut? You want
No, Teresa's not a Karen. Don't you dare,
Teresa's Karen.
Corey. Corey, I'm gonna get
Teresa
later.
is just, yeah.
Teresa, first of all, I'm gonna say this. As much as I love
She needs to
Teresa,
go the place that all OGs go.
let me say this.
Yeah, out the pasture.
Teresa, as
Yep.
much as I love her, she's too. How should I say this? How should I
Dipsy.
say this? She's too dumb for her to be a Karen. She's too dumb.
Two things can be true at the same time.
She's
Mhm.
too dumb to be a Karen. So
Two
that's why I'm
things.
saying she's not
Put
a
them the other
Karen.
way, baby.
Teresa's too
Put them the
dumb to
long
be
way.
one.
So the
And she
latest-
would have never married a Latino man if she was a Karen.
He's
know
a
what I
white
mean?
presenting Latino man. Okay?
No, he's not. Corey.
Yeah.
like this,
Corey.
baby.
He
Right
looks
now,
like an
we're-
overly tan Guido.
Corey, I always I
Oh.
knew from
What's
the
this?
jump. I just didn't know where. Corey, he's not white passing. Corey,
Oh, you
He
figured
looks
it
like an
out.
overly
Okay.
tan Guido, though.
he's not.
Oh.
That's his natural skin tone. Corey.
Okay.
Is it still cold in there?
Yeah, let's go with that.
He's not tanning, Corey. That's his natural skin tone.
Okay.
Is it turned all the
Let's
way
go
up?
with that.
Teresa's
You
Sure.
gonna tell me he's
Right
not a
over there.
crook
Look on
either?
the door right there. Look right there.
Has he been convicted of anything?
I knew it. I knew it.
I
Has
knew
he
it.
been convicted?
I knew
Corey,
it.
has he been convicted?
I knew it. You was gonna tell me he wasn't a crook either.
You call him, Mom.
That's not true.
Trump supporters.
That's not true because
I
that's not
believe
true.
it.
No, that's
I
not
believe
true. That's
He
not
is a
true.
white Latino for sure.
He's
Oh,
not
is he?
white Lat-
Is he Hispanic?
Yes, Louis is Hispanic.
Yeah.
He's Mexican, Dominican, and Puerto Rican.
What?
But they're not Trump supporters. Teresa and Louis are not Trump supporters. I'm gonna say why. First of all, we clearly see that she's actually doing stuff to like promote the liberal agenda.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I don't like the way. So first of all, y'all need to notice Tree is not smart. Tree is basically Portia.
Willfully ignorant.
I feel like Portia's way smarter than Tree. Don't do
no,
that.
I disagree. I disagree 100%. Oh,
I
no.
feel like Portia's way
Oh, no.
smarter than Tree.
I
Oh,
agree
no.
with Curves.
I agree. I
So
disagree.
do I.
I'm
At least
straight.
Portia, yeah. It's not, no, it's not the same. It's not the same degrees of dullness on their sharp knives, drawers, whatever.
Trust me, if Teresa supported Trump, Andy Cohen would have gotten her out of this
He
shit.
doesn't care. Freaking all the housewives on OC support Trump's ass. He don't do nothing about that.
Who supports Trump on OC? I know Vicky's did, but she's gone now.
Oh, well, that's true.
Teresa did support Trump in the past. I'm not gonna lie, she did vote for him in the 2016 election.
And
But
she was on the show again.
That's because they knew each other from The Apprentice.
I thought felons couldn't vote.
They
I don't think
can.
was she a
Well,
felon in
I don't know.
2016?
Was that was after? That had to be after.
But the thing is, not all felons lose the right to vote.
Oh.
Jen Shaw will, because Jen Shaw did something that
Look, Morgan's like, yes, they are 45 supporters.
Jen Shaw will lose the right to vote because Jen Shaw did something that what is it called, Corey? Corey, you know what I'm saying?
When you go against the old people?
No. She did something against
Ramona, Luann, Sonia, yep, Trump supporters too. Yep, they all
Oh no,
party.
y'all
Yeah.
not gonna do that to
Like the
Sonia.
Mar-a-Lagos.
Please don't do
Yeah,
that to
we are gonna do
Sonia.
that to
I love me some
Sonia.
Sonia. Y'all are not gonna do this to Sonia now.
I believe Sonia's at the
Yeah, we
Trump
are.
with no panties.
Oh,
Commando style.
Okay, what's wrong with them being Trump supporters? I really want to know. This is a free country. They're allowed to have their
Yeah,
expression
no,
of thought.
you're the one that just said Andy gets rid of Trump supporters. I mean, we were just pointing out.
Well,
the
we do know that
Yeah.
Ramona Luann and Sonia have not been on the TV show anymore, have we? And they canceled
Yeah, that's
Roni
true.
Legacy. Roni Legacy is
That's
canceled.
true. Oh my God, you're right.
Roni Legacy got canceled. I know this is the truth.
God. So maybe it does matter. You can support who you want as long as it's not 45.
I'm not saying that. This is a democracy. You have the right to support whoever you want.
Yes, definitely. Go vote, people. Be sure you vote at all levels of government, local, state, and federal. Be sure you're doing your part because, hey, they say it matters.
It does.
Sonia
preach it.
is not a supporter. Sorry to give y'all the bad news about Sonia.
It's okay. I still love her. I could put politics aside. They did it to Karen too. Corey brought up the news about Karen being a MAGA supporter. I support
Okay,
her.
DGF, thanks for coming through. We're gonna wrap it up real soon too, because I had talked him into only an hour, and I'm already an hour 40 minutes in. I'm giving you up way late. It's 11:30. I'm sorry. We're gonna wrap it up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you guys for coming out this evening. Okay, last thoughts. Let's just hurry up and go around. Last thoughts. Chronicles of Anubis. Last thoughts on SWV. Juan getting fired. I know another news broke today, but I didn't get to it, so we'll get to it tomorrow morning. But what are your final thoughts? Go ahead.
Well, about God dang Tom.
Oh, is
That's
that
all I
about
gotta
Vaughn?
say. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's all I got to say.
About dang time. Then that is a word indeed.
Maybe my Colonel Hoffman voice that time.
Thanks for coming through. Corey, what is your final thought?
I hope they keep their house. Because I'm pretty sure that Rob the Builder is no longer on Potomac. And I really don't care about the sisters' strife. Can we get on with the show? With the concert, whatever.
I just want to hear the music and watch him try to drop it like it's hot. That's all I want. Right on. And Sebastian, what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts are this. If Rob the Builder is coming back next season, Juan better be at that reunion. Because it's always been an excuse about work. Well, too bad now. You don't got a job. So I better see your ass. And first of all, I don't understand how Ray could make time to be at the reunion seat while you can't. Maryland is just 5 hours away from New York City, okay? You could just take a plane and be at. It's a 5-hour drive, Potomac from New York City. You could just take a plane and be down there in an hour. So I don't want to hear this excuse again. So I better see your ass at that reunion seat. Next reunion. If you're on the show, the first thing. If your degenerate wife is on the show anyway. Second of all, SWV and Escape. I'm sorry. I like SWV more. A lot of people disagree. I like SWV more.
No, I do too.
Because they put their issues aside and know that they got to do something for the interest of the group, and that's what I agree, because that's what the mature thing is to do. Is to think as a group and not think as just self only and being your self interests.
Okay.
I want to say this as well about the situation at hand with Tamika and Natasha. Latasha and Tamika need to sort their situation out. It could be publicly, it can be privately as well. As you know, I am a big advocate for private issues, but the issue is once you have the moment of rage, everything is prone to come out. Everything is prone to come out when you have the moment of rage. And that's it.
True. That's true. You know what? Those are all fantastic points. My point is I just wanted to come through and be with you guys, Curvies. I'm enjoying this. I'm going to continue to enjoy it. I want him to sing.
Can I say something real quick again?
Yeah.
Blueface and Krishan.
Oh God.
Here we go.
This message goes to you. Get yourselves off of social media ASAP. You are the reason why the black race could never be respected.
Dang!
Because we have
How
idiots
you
like
really
you
feel?
who make the stereotypes of black people seem real. So get the hell off of social media. Thank you. And that's my message to Blueface and Krishan.
Oh, see. Yes, they are.
Wow.
That is
That was
a
hard.
train wreck. And I don't want to see it. You're right. It is a travesty. I don't know why they give it airtime. That's not okay. I feel like that show is anti the culture. They're trying to create a whole new culture with that one. Well, or that's already going on and bringing it to the forelight and highlighting it. Yeah, they are kind of doing that. They are. But thank you guys for coming through. My thoughts are you all are great. Smash the buttons on your way out. Leave a comment and ring my bell. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for coming through. You guys, wait.
Yeah.
Corey.
Yeah.
Corey at Lola Lane, just like it's spelled there, LOLA space LANE.
That's right.
Streets. Go through and smash all the buttons, you guys.
I love my buttons to be smashed.
Yes, and her
That
bells.
don't sound right.
And her bells to be rung.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Ding
Okay.
dong.
We'll see you in the next video. Okay.
All right.
Peace.
All right.
Bye.
You guys, wait a minute.